And we are live.
Yay!
Should be live.
Yeah, about to find out. Welcome in, everybody. It is a Monday, September 15th. Yeah, about to find out. Welcome in. All right, guys. We got a cruise coming up at the end of October, and we're going to discuss that. So let's go
Some
ahead.
of us do.
Ooh. Wow. Let's go ahead and get started.
Why don't rub it in?
What are you doing?
Let's get started.
I wasn't doing it. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Welcome in.
We've had to take a couple weeks off. I don't remember what we were doing the first week.
Labor Day.
Labor Day, that's what it was. Labor Day. And then last week, I was working.
Somebody could have made it.
Yeah, I was working.
On our anniversary.
I missed all of last week. And yeah, we were going to have an anniversary show, but them cruises ain't cheap. So,
And I had to do the Thursday show by myself too.
and you did our Thursday show by yourself. We celebrated our 35th anniversary. But we're not, but like,
15.
yeah. So tonight we're going to be talking about a cruise we have coming up at the end of October. We're going to be on the Carnival Elation.
There it is.
There it is.
Right here.
Yeah.
Nope. Actually, it's right
This
here.
big thing right back here. Yeah, there we go.
Right where my finger is.
And so we have someone who actually just got off of this ship a couple weeks ago. And so let's bring them up now.
You have to do that.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
There we go. Lisa, when were you on that on the cruise?
You gonna say hi? Someone wants to say hi really quick. Say, you gotta lean in. Say hi.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
Come
Just
join us.
wonderful.
I
Did you-
tried, but
Did you get all your chickens?
No, I found zero. I'm going
So-
back.
Bye, Steve.
Bye.
going back.
So he knows roosters don't lay eggs, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. I'll have to remind him sometimes of that though. That roosters don't lay eggs. Okay. Go find some. Okay. Sorry.
He's going out there to his fire pit, didn't he?
Yeah, probably.
That sounds like a
So
good
we were on over Labor Day.
idea. Okay. So yeah, we
Well, before Labor Day, yeah.
I remember you saying you were on it, and then when I was running shows ideas, that's when I think Darlene said, "Hey, see if Lisa wants to come on." I'm like, "Hey, that's a great idea." And we were gonna have Denise with us tonight, but I didn't know if she was working or not.
She's in the chat somewhere.
Oh, is she?
Bring
Let's
her
say hey let's say hey to the chat. Hey, Lisa, how are
Hey.
you?
Welcome in.
Great.
Danny is in.
Danny.
Welcome in, Dan. There she is. Denise. Ooh, that's horrible.
Somebody needs some vitamin C.
I don't get it.
We need to go get vitamin C.
Ooh. So she says our microphone looks like Beaker.
in the thumbnail.
Oh, in the thumbnail. Okay. Yeah, because it's got the thing radiating from it. Yeah. 7 weeks. 42 days.
Hey, that's over a month.
Goodness gracious.
He's learning something from college. Thank you, Danny.
Wow. Thank you, Danny. Thanks, Denise. Jan, how are you? Welcome in, JJ's Adventures. She had a short. They were over in France. And do you remember Duhawk from the game?
Nope, blanket.
Call of Duty? Oh, World War II. I'm sorry, World War II.
Oh yeah.
They were there.
Oh nice.
And what she was showing everybody was the exact same layout. Exact same layout. Get that for her.
You kidding me?
I know, right?
No, I just have to
Uh-oh.
show you this. Look what he just brought
Look what
in
I
here.
found.
Hey! You caught a chicken.
Jeez. I heard this thing screaming while you were talking, and that's what he was bringing in the house. God.
Well, at least he has one now.
The chicken crossed the road to come to our show.
Yeah. We're not country.
Where are you getting these dad jokes from? What magic book do you have?
Why did they cross the road
Gosh.
to come to our show? I know, right? All right, so everybody's saying hello, Rooster. Yes, they do. No, they don't. No. Okay, Denise just woke up. I didn't know if you worked tonight, so I didn't send out the link to you, Denise. Sorry.
There's Coker.
Y'all gotta forgive me. I got this itch thing in my throat. Zachary and that other guy.
Who's that?
You're that guy.
Yeah, no, yeah, that other guy. That other
I actually
guy.
saw something about the new Wendy's meal from Zach. Is like, I'm not sure if I want it. It's the new Wednesday
Yeah.
Wendy's meal. I saw Zach posted something about it. I was like, there's just not enough food in there for me.
A buffet's not enough food for you.
And I have one at college.
Yeah, I knew that was coming up, Denise. So we're gonna do this again. I was trying to get another person on for next week, but that may be pushed back a little bit, and then we'll actually start hacking. All right, now you gotta lay down, girl.
We got our animal.
The chicken came on TV. She wants to come on TV.
Well, she don't get a choice. She don't get a choice. All right, so we're gonna jump right.
Somebody else you missed.
Marjorie.
Well, where'd it go? Now I'm really lagging. Hang on, let me see that. So that was Jan's video. So yeah. Marjorie, welcome in. Good evening and welcome in. All right.
The dog's sneezing now.
Yeah. So you were on the Elation over Labor Day.
I was.
And so I thought, what better person could we pick their brain? That sounds weird. Yeah. Pick their brain, basically. So Carnival Elation is out of Jacksonville. Jacksonville is its home port. We're going October 27th to November 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the smallest ship in Carnival's fleet.
Say that again.
Yeah, I had to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the fantasy class. We're going to a city we've never sailed from, on a ship we've never been on, to ports we've never been to.
Oh.
So we use this as an excuse
Newbies.
to, other than sailing with friends, to get outside of the Gulf of Mexico. And so this opportunity came up. It only holds 2,200 guests. So it's a smaller ship. It's got 900 crew. What else? And the length is, y'all are cheating, 855 feet. So I
don't know nothing about the ship.
Have you got your phone on you?
I do.
Look up the radiance and see how big it is.
Radiance of the Seas?
Yes. So we cruised on the Radiance of the Seas out of New Orleans, and it was a smaller ship than the Glory was.
961 feet.
It's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
It's 105 feet wide.
No, that was big.
Yeah, Radiance is a little bit bigger. We had a tough time coming back. It was really rough, but we were sailing
We were, ooh,
first part of December. Yeah, it was. The Glory was bad on the booze cruise for us. Liberty wasn't as bad, but it was pretty bad. But I do remember having to take seasick medicine. I did that, dang it. Seasick medicine several times aboard the Radiance.
I know there was one night one of us had to take medicine, and they've been on cruises for almost 7 years.
Yeah, they said it was pretty bad. Dun-dun-dun. It was her first. The Fantasy was my first ship. So I'm assuming they're like the Glory, the Valor, and Liberty. They're all kind of the same layout.
No,
So
no.
no,
Saying no.
no, not at all.
Are we going to get lost?
Oh, no, you will not get lost. Well,
Will we end up in a cruise quarter?
no, you won't. It's weird. It's like, so when we get to that part, I'll tell you. I don't know if you want me to jump in, but it's very strange. First of all, let me tell you about embarkation. Y'all ready for this?
yeah, that's
So,
where we
it's
wanted
not-
to start.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All right.
parking.
Okay.
We're used to parking in a parking deck. This is an open parking area, right?
Oh yeah, you'll love the parking. If we had known we wouldn't have Uber to the port, we would have parked at
Right.
the port.
Okay.
But we did Uber. But I'm gonna park at the port this next time. But it is a parking lot. It's not a huge parking lot. It's very easy to pull in. It's easy. It's not very far to get to where you check in. It's actually, I was really surprised. It's it's just very accessible. So
Do you remember seeing what the cost was for parking?
I think that they said it was 40 a day. Hold on. No, not that. I mean, it was about 40. If you parked across the street, hold on, let me look. If you parked across the street at the mall lots, which they call it like the mall lots or something like that, I think the total was like $40 for the 4 days we were gone. Parking at the Jacksonville port. Let's see what it is. I'm looking for you real quick.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna welcome in.
Okay.
Where'd he go?
Scott.
Where'd he go? Barry came in. Barry, we need to touch base before we get down there so we can at least do a drive-by hello or something.
Okay, thank goodness you completed that.
Yeah, I know, right? And look who's here, Scott and Scott.
Scott and Scott.
It is $17 per day.
All right,
So it's
$17.
a lot cheaper than most ports. Yeah, 17 per
Yes.
day.
Yep.
You do have the option to park across the street. It's called the mall lots or whatever, and they have a shuttle that'll bring you over, and it's cheap. It's less expensive. I think it was 14 a day or something like that. So it's a little bit less. And their shuttle runs back and forth all the time. And it's not like a shuttle it's actually a nice like bus shuttle. Yeah.
I know that what we've done is there was nothing wrong with where we parked in New Orleans. There was nothing wrong with getting on the bus or any of that. No problems whatsoever. But the amount of money that we saved really, it come down to when we get off the ship, we are straight onto our car. And by the time we would get back to our car in the other parking deck, we're already past Slidell.
Right.
So we just said, it does cost a little bit more, but
Convenience is better.
yeah, that convenience. You park your car or you go through, you pay to park. What do I do with my luggage?
So that was a little odd to me. So they've got luggage handlers on where you walk to enter, to check in. But if
Right.
you're dropped off, there's luggage handlers way up. I mean, it's like down the strip. It's long strip of like a sidewalk, covered sidewalk, and they're all the way at the other end. So you drop your luggage there if you Uber or whatever. Then you walk back. So you got to walk all the way back to the other end of the building to get in, it's not that big, but it's kind of strange the way they have it set up. But they're really great. I mean, they take your bags, no worry about, oh my gosh, they're going to get put on another ship, or you know what I mean. This is the only ship in port, so it's like they're not going to lose your bag. It's really kind of cool, and it's really simple. So you just drive in, park, get your bags, drop them off, and go inside. So.
And that's the next thing. So after we drop our bags off, so our son that usually cruises with us kind of scared us. He said in New Orleans, what you do is you pull into the parking garage, you stop where everybody else does. Strange people will grab your bags, throw them wherever they want them, hold their hand out. You don't know whether you're getting your bag or not by the time the cruise is there. And I'm like, well, I'll just carry mine with us. And he said, no, it'll be okay. I'm like, oh, okay. We don't know. So we have not had any problem. We drop our bag off and we do tip them a little bit. And they've always been very nice. And our luggage has been in our room.
Relatively on time.
Yeah. I mean, by the time dinner is there or we're getting ready for dinner, it's there. So I'm sure it's going to be about the same.
Remember one night I had to turn into the luggage finder one night.
Yeah.
Both cabins.
Air tags.
Yeah. Air tags. That's a great point, actually.
I legit walked up and down our hallway, walked around our hallway, or walked around our level that we're on, up and down each hallway, in between each thing where the luggage were, to try to find our luggage.
We were missing one piece, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you legit said, go find it.
And it ended up being, they hadn't got them all done yet. Somehow our 3 bags didn't get on the same cart. So 2 bags made it, and our third one came in. Had to be while we were at dinner. So, but yeah. All right. So we got our baggage dropped off. Our luggage, I shouldn't say baggage.
That's right, you're leaving me behind.
Our luggage dropped off. We wait in this line, right?
For check-in?
Yeah,
For
so you
check-in.
walk all the way. Yeah, so you walk back toward the parking lot, okay? And then there's a roped off line that you start in, and they have it, of course, separated by your check-in time, and they do check. And don't make the mistake I made by bringing my husband's passport instead of mine. Okay? Yes.
No.
I have never done that in my life. I've always double checked. I grabbed a passport thinking it was mine. It was his. And I panicked because I didn't know what to do. I mean, I've never done that before. So luckily, Jeff was at the house with the dogs. So I had him search for my birth certificate, take a picture of it, text it to me, and I had to email it. So my boarding experience was just a little bit different, I think, than most people's will be. But I mean, I watched what was going on. Yeah. And I was sweating. I mean, I thought, oh my gosh, it's 5 hours to our house. There's no way that Jeff could get here in 5 hours before we sail, to bring me my passport. I mean, I was panicked. So just tip to everybody. Double check, triple check, make sure it's your passport. bring your birth certificate just in case. I usually have a Ziploc bag that all of our stuff is in, and I don't know what I did, but I grabbed his instead of mine. Yeah. I will never do that again. I'll bring everybody's. I'll bring his, mine, everything next time, even if it's just me, you know. But yeah. So what I ended up is sitting there and I had to wait for them to get my email. It took forever for them to get my email. I mean, 30 minutes at least. And then they printed out my birth certificate and I had to carry it with me. I had to go back. They had to check, make sure it was okay. Everything was fine. But then I had to carry it with me and I couldn't do facial recognition when I got off the ship. I had to go through the birth certificate line.
Oh.
I had to do that in a long time, but that's another story. So yeah.
Okay,
Anyway.
so this time around, I was going to say your check-in was just a little skewed. We'll call it that.
Yeah.
So do they have queues for your check-in times?
So if they have the current check-in time, they check your paperwork, and then you'll have to go back to your car and wait or whatever if it's not your check-in time. Unless you're, of course, platinum, diamond, faster than fun, or sweet guest. You can go anytime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when you walk in, you go straight through security. I'm trying to think. No, you line up and the dogs sniff you. And you have to drop your bags on the ground. You know, they line you line, drop bags on the ground. The dogs go through and sniff every bag. They did get somebody. They pulled somebody out of line. The dog marked on a bag and pulled somebody when we were there. And then you go through x-ray and, you know, if you're bringing sodas, they check you there. And then, you know, I had to go to, and this was all before I saw the girl. This was all before I went and saw the guest services with my birth certificate. So I had to do all of that and then go to guest services. Yeah.
So you had to go through security before you even checked in.
Everybody does.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Did we do that in New Orleans? It seems like we went through check-in first and then security.
Yeah, they got it backwards.
We did security and then check-in.
Yeah, we went up the escalators and then the queues, and then they checked our paperwork.
Nope. You have it the other way around.
No, I think one of them we did because I checked it and they said go to security.
Yeah. Okay. Either way, I mean, it is what it is. I just.
Oh, you mean, yeah, I know what you're referring to. When you go up the escalators, they're like passport and paperwork. Make sure you're supposed to be on the ship.
Yeah. And outside in New Orleans, before you even get in the building, they have the nice lady that comes by and gently reminds everybody that if you're not supposed to be checking in at 10, 10:30, 11, whatever time it is, that you don't belong in this line, get the margarita out.
The margarita.
Yeah, she was kind of adamant about that.
Well, everybody at the port was really nice. It's a one story. I mean, it's a, yeah, if I remember correctly, and I apologize because I was so upset that whole time. I'm trying to remember everything exactly the way it was, but it is a pretty easy building to get into and out of.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so we go through all of that. We get the checks off. We're ready to go. After you've gotten everything that you need, do they put you in a holding cell in the corral with all the chairs and all that stuff still?
Yeah, everybody was chaired. Everybody had chairs. They called them, of course, according to like the wedding parties go first and just like they normally do. And then it was diamond, sweet guest, platinum, faster the fun, and then everybody else's zones. And it was just pretty easy, you know, you just a straight walk out, but it's boarding the ship that was the hardest part. So
that's where we're getting to. If I had to ask,
The ramp.
No.
Oh.
Before we get to the ramp, do you have any tips or tricks that you would want to share with anybody?
He did this.
Yeah.
Tips or tricks? Take a deep breath. Tips or tricks? Drink some water. But seriously, just relax. You know, it's not a big ship. There are a lot of people crowded into a pretty small place, but you know, the process, they've got the process pretty down pat. So, you know, you're not gonna, unless you're me, you're not gonna get stressed out. So it'll be easy.
We really haven't had a bad experience. The couple times, the first time we went, we would just come out of COVID. We had the granddaughter, and she couldn't be tested ahead of time. She had to be tested before we boarded. That was stressful. More so, we know her, and having a stranger have to do this was not going to leave a good image in her mind.
Mm-hmm.
So that probably was the worst one. Once we got past that, since we had never done it before, we had never used a passport. We don't all stay together. So what they tell one person, I may not hear it. What they tell her, I may not hear it. And then we get up there and we found out somebody didn't sign their passport. And the lady says, "Well, sir, you haven't signed your passport." And I'm like, "But why?" And I didn't think you needed to. And she said, "Yeah, I have to have it signed." So Daniel signed it real quick right in front of her. And you know, little things like that we just didn't know. And the Royal we went on was the smoothest. We walk in the door, up the escalator, through security, and down to where they were boarding us. And we sit there 5 minutes, 20 minutes, not long at all. And we're walking on towards the ship.
Aboard.
So
I think
You
they
know.
started boarding at like 10:45 or something. It was quick, early, you know, earlier than I'm used to. Usually it's about 11:15-ish, you know, with the 10 o'clock check-in. But it was really smooth. There is a bathroom, by the way, in the reception area. And when you come into the building, it's actually, once you come through security, it is almost immediately. It was almost immediately to your right as you're coming through security. There's a bathroom on the other side of guest services, of, you know, where they check you in and do everything. So
yeah,
there's a bathroom down there to use. And then they're clean. They're really nice. It's actually a really nice port.
well, good. Before we get to the next one, let's say hey to the chat real quick. We had a couple people come in. Ohio travels with Chris. Welcome in.
Hey.
Welcome in. And Lori Barber.
Hey, Lori.
Welcome in.
Hmm.
Welcome in. Hey, there's Kevin with Tuber Chat.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sharing us out as always. We appreciate that. Mobile busted 2 of
Uh-oh.
her suit. Hey, Denise, have you got them replaced yet? If not, they're going to get heavy after a minute. I think she was saying they knocked a wheel or 2 off. Yeah. All right. So the big one. How bad's that ramp?
Oh gosh. Lori posted down, wear your walking shoes, down below in chat. Yes. Wear your walking shoes, because that ramp is a nightmare. It's concrete. It is a very steep ramp. And it's not just like 2 levels. It's about, I don't know, 6 levels steep. You go from 0 to deck. You come in on deck 7. So you're going like up this ship. And I mean, I wish I had not been so frantic. I would have taken a video of this because it is something. I was not prepared. If I hadn't lost the weight that I've lost, there's no way I would have made it up that ramp without having to stop. Like the girl in front of me stopped about 50 times, and I kept trying to pass her, but she was in the way. But anyway, yeah, it was rough.
Just start walking out to get in shape.
Yeah, just don't wear flip flops. By the time I got up, my feet were sweating in my flip flops because it was hot out.
Oh,
So they're not. It's not covered. It's not air conditioned. You know, we're so pampered at all of
Yeah.
our other ports. This port is basic. You know, the ramp to get up is it's not a extendable ramp. You know, so it's something. It is something.
and I knew it was a thing because we're used to entering on deck 3, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And so this one you enter like deck 5?
7.
7.
Mhm.
Oh man. I gotta find out where our cabin is then, because
I think it's on deck 7.
deck 7 is where we usually stay.
Well,
But surely I would not have done that.
I don't know. Your name's not
well,
Shirley.
they've got
Thank you.
a lot of the cabins are on that deck. That's, you know, where the lobby bar is and so deck 7. And you need to check. Go look. And this is where I always check before I book. I go to cruisedeckplans.com, and they have
Right.
layouts of everything. And I always check what's above me, what's below me, you know, everything, because you look in the deck 8 and 9. Deck 7 and 8 are is the theater in the front of the ship, you know,
Yes.
on this ship. The back of the ship. So deck 8 is the kitchens. Well, we'll get to that. I'll tell you all of that. But yeah, you're coming in on deck 7, and that you're walking right into the lobby.
Into the main atrium.
Yes, the atrium. Yes.
All right. So if you're going on the cruise with us, or if you're going to Jacksonville and sailing on the Elation, just know you're going to go on a cruise. So as you climb that ramp, that's your reward. You get to go on a cruise. Ours is a 5-day cruise. So go look at my backpack.
So what deck do you
Where's your
disembark on? Because if you have to walk up 7, you're gonna roll down.
Yes. Yes. And I hope it's not raining or windy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He just go.
Because if you go up, you gotta come down.
You gotta come down. So
Going down's easier than going
Okay,
up.
okay.
Trust me.
It was a lot. It was real quick. Yeah, they will. They'll wheel you up if you need assistance. They also have scooter rentals too, you know, and I saw a lot of people coming off the ship with scooters, like employees. So I don't know if they were bringing scooters off or what. I don't know what they were doing. They were back and forth.
I don't think it's the climb as much as my stride is larger than hers.
Mhm.
So if she tries to keep up with me, then that's not going to be good. So I'll slow down.
Yeah,
But
Or give
come
her a
on,
head
let's
start.
help you up.
give her a minute head start.
Well, that's kind of what I thought is y'all go ahead. I'll catch up.
I'll do some recording.
So I am on, I'm looking at the itinerary, and we are in room U-163.
Upper, that's 6, isn't it? Upper is 6, maybe.
It is. It
You
is.
just said our room-
What's that?
you just said our room number.
Oh, dang.
I am in. You want to know what I'm in? I'm looking
No,
now.
because if you say a suite,
I'm not. I did not get a suite. No, because I didn't get any fun play with the suite. So
we're gonna have to see this fun play because we're not doing it this cruise, but our next one, we have fun play and some type of greater chance or something like that. Yeah.
Well, I'm in U as well. I'm on U as well. Deck plans. I am aft though. I got a balcony. So it was just what I had available.
They knocked holes in Denise's bags.
Uh-oh.
Goodness.
There's also a bathroom before you get inside the building.
There's 4 for me.
Huh?
There's 4 bathrooms.
Why?
I got 4 tires.
Yeah.
We went to a football game and I had to wear a boot, and our seats weren't low. They were way up in nosebleed. I didn't think I was going to make it, but it was easy once I got started just to keep going. So I think we'll be all right.
I'm going to start walking now.
You'll be fine. You'll be ready for that first drink when you get up into the atrium.
Okay, well that may be a thing. Yeah. All right. So I'm running through the chat, catching up real quick because I want to run something before we jump to the fun stuff. Excuse me. So this is going to be funny is when we all check in, how many of us are going to think about whether we want to ask them to wheel us up that ramp. So we're at the bottom and the very front.
Funny.
I thought she said she was the anchor. All right, so let me run this one real quick. How'd that go?
When we were on the ship,
Yeah.
I was on 14 at the very front of the ship. That's something I don't suggest if there's any kind of weather.
Yeah, that's like up top, like
Right
right
there.
here.
Right. Yep. Right on the other
Yeah.
side. Right. The other side. Yeah. Right. Or the other side. The other side. Right.
My other
I can't-
side or your other side?
That side. No, your other. That side. Yeah. Where?
This one.
Where? No. I was port. Let's just put it that way. The other side.
That's left. Yeah.
Left. I'm backwards, I guess. Yes. I was there.
Where did y'all go?
We went
Where's
so our first stop was Celebration Key, and
Okay.
we didn't get there until 2:30. I did not like that at all.
Yeah, 'cause
Mardi
that was-
Gras got there at 8.
Yeah, because there's nothing there.
Half the food places were closed. All the people were tired that were working there, because they
Yeah.
had been there since probably 6:30 or something setting up. Mardi Gras came in at 8. We got there at 2:30, and we didn't leave till probably, I think it was like 8 o'clock or something, which was not good. It was terrible. It was if I would have stayed on the ship and waited for my first impression to be when I went another time,
Yeah.
But it's okay. Next time it'll be better.
Now you know. All right, let's do this real quick. Hold on.
All right.
The ABCs and You Group Cruise 2026 is the cruise you have been waiting for. Don't miss this opportunity to set sail on the magnificent Carnival Horizon for an epic 8-day sailing from Miami to the beautiful ABC Islands. After 2 amazing sea days, you will arrive at the island of Aruba where you can see the California Lighthouse or just take in the scenery. The next stop is Bonaire with its picturesque pink salt flats and amazing beaches. And then the last port of call is Curacao, where you can take a panoramic island tour or just take in the sights. 2 more sea days wrap up this cruise, and you will have plenty of time to hang out at the Pig and Anchor Bar, the Havana Bar, or the Ocean Plaza. There is so much to do on the horizon, and this is why it is a favorite among many. Contact Bruce at Ocean Travel or Felicia at Syrup City Travel today for more details and booking information for this amazing group cruise. We'll see you on board.
Yeah, we
I
had
wish
to
I
run
had
that
known.
one in.
I wish I had known about this ABC cruise before I booked my ABC cruise 2 weeks before you guys.
Really? Mm.
Yeah.
No, because this was set up after the OG cruise.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna get into it, and I'm gonna give you a heads up. So now's your opportunity. I'm gonna say hello to the chat, but be thinking about, because we've never been, where things are.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get them to talk so that I don't have to.
Got
He's
it.
talking about you
Why me?
I don't know.
because I'm not going on this.
Lori's telling us where Lori's in the suite level.
No, she's telling you that's where your room is.
That's where we are. You is upper and deck 6.
But
We're not sweet.
I am too, thank you. Huh. All right, fine then. E7. Okay, so she is,
What is E?
Empress. She's on Empress deck, which
and that's
is
7. Isn't it? Yeah, that's what she's saying. Empress. Yep.
Sometimes.
Zach, that's
she's above us.
after
Well,
this.
Keep it the F you and
She's below the kitchen, y'all.
Zach, did you just hear what Darlene said? Say it again.
I said he puts the FU in fun.
Wow. Wow.
Empress deck. Okay. I'm not gonna put that up there, Denise. I'm sorry. Just not gonna do it. Yeah. Yeah. So Lisa, did you see that?
I didn't. Did it feel like y'all were getting sloppy? Yes. Sloppy seconds. Exactly. And it was quite dirty sloppy seconds. Yes. Yep. No, I mean, the sand was all messed up. I mean, dirty, like, there was.
Yeah.
You could tell scotch, but you could tell it had been used. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's a shot.
Oh, Felicia's in.
Oh, hey, look.
Yay.
Felicia, welcome in. We had just referred to you, or Darlene did. She did. She said something about getting lost in the crew quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Scott, I don't know any other way that you could have meant that. Just saying. Wow. All right. So, hey, look.
Somebody else is in.
Um,
Kurt and Marcia.
oh, well,
Hi, Kurt.
shh, we won't tell. Everybody wave at Kurt. Tell him to get well. Okay.
Feel
So, go ahead, Lisa.
I told him to feel better. Kurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to start calling him what's the fellow's name in that movie that slides across in his boxers?
It was the Tom Cruise movie.
Oh,
Risky Business.
Risky
Is that what it was?
Business.
yeah, risky business is what he did.
Yeah.
I think there's a big difference in Tom Cruise doing it and what Kurt did. I don't think he did.
Yeah. I think our center of gravity is off the older we get.
I agree with that. Jan, yeah, she doesn't,
He tells me to talk, so I talk.
she's normally quiet. So, yeah. Look, see what you caused? That's actually pretty good. I am the Empress, and don't you forget it. Look, I understand y'all planning stuff, and I only got bits and pieces, and the little bit I got here and there is she's ending up in. Hold on. She's going to be listed in one of y'all's room. I started saying in one of y'all's rooms, so I had to be careful. Okay, Lisa.
Okay.
There's
go.
important things that we need to know. Where, how big, how good,
And where to get it.
Okay.
okay? Wow. All
All
right.
right. You ready?
The first one, casino. How is it?
Casino's okay sized. I didn't really smell of a lot of smoke, and I don't know if it was just because, it wasn't really it was not a big casino cruise. It was actually pretty nice. It wasn't ever crowded in there, but it is on deck 9. Okay, above the dining room, so you've got deck 9. Is above deck 8 is where the midship dining room is. Deck 9 is right above it. You walk in, casino's right there. It's not bad at all. The casino bar is on the outside of the casino. It wraps all the way around. There is a band that plays out there in front of like the casino bar at night. There's good seating all the way down that row. When you pass the casino, you get to the coffee shop, which is right there. You also have on that level, you have they make the sushi on that level as well, I believe. Where it's not like Gigi's or anything like that. It's just a little small sushi place. You can get sushi. You walk further down. I'm just going to give you. Do you care if I do just give you the full rundown?
Nope.
Walk down 9. Okay.
Yep, just like that. Keep going.
So you walk down 9 and you pass, like I said, you pass the coffee shop. Then you have the comedy club on 9 as well. You've got the nightclub there on 9. You keep going. There are some bathrooms on that level as well. Midship elevators are really accessible. The staircase. So fancy class ships have a staircase that you can go up the stairs and get out onto the pool deck. And it's like a glass enclosed entrance to the pool deck. It's kind of like a secret way to get up and down in the ship. You don't have to go to the Lido buffet, and you don't have to go back to the front of the ship to get down. It looks just like the Fantasy and just like the Paradise and just like the Ecstasy. I've been on the Fantasy and the Ecstasy and now this one. Anyway, you keep going. You're going to pass, like I said, you're going to pass the nightclub. You'll pass the comedy club, and then you'll keep going. At the end of the ship, before you exit out to the Serenity deck, you have the alchemy bar. Okay. It's kind of tight, the way they have it built up against the railing. I wish I'd taken a picture to show you, but anyway, and then there's 2 really nice seating areas on opposite ends of the alchemy bar, up against the windows on both sides. So, and then if you walk along the cabins behind the alchemy bar, you keep going, you go out a back door, and then there's the Serenity deck, which has 2 jacuzzis. I believe there's 2 jacuzzis and covered lounge area plus sun chairs out there too. But the only problem with that is that the soot from the stacks rains down on you depending on what way the wind is blowing. So yeah. So you're better off watching. I think that was when we were coming back. The soot was really blowing, back towards us. So it's just the way the wind was blowing. What else? Yeah, sushi is where the taste bar used to be. That's what Lori says. But yeah, there's a sushi bar right there. So that's basically deck 9 in a nutshell. You go to get to the aft dining room, you go down the steps by the alchemy bar, or there's an elevator, and that'll take you into where the assigned dining is. So assigned dining is on decks in the back of the ship. It's on. I don't think it's a 2-story, if I remember correctly. It's just a 1-story dining room, but it's on deck 8. As is the kitchen area. So all the kitchens are laid out along 8, and midship dining room is for your time dining. So that's where you go for that. And that's where brunch is served and breakfast during the week if it's open. Yeah.
I got to remember that they serve breakfast there too.
Yeah. And also front of the ship on 9 is the top level of the theater in the front, and the level, I think that's 9. I'll have to go back and really look. It might be 8. That's the level where the theater is. And then level, you can enter the theater on the next deck. And let me see. I just have to refresh my memory. It's been 2 weeks. Anyway, but
So
yeah, so you can enter. Go ahead.
We had a bingo card basically, and you were nailing every one of them. So
Okay.
that is great.
I didn't mean to jump ahead on you. I'm sorry.
No. That's what I wanted you to do, because 4, 5, and 6 are cabins. 7, I think.
And 7 is cabins. Yep.
Yeah.
8. So 7 is guest services and shore excursions, just like normal, you know.
Yep.
It's also got cabins. And so 8 is the entrance to the main floor of the theater. So anybody below that is going to get a lot of noise. And then 9 is the upper deck of the theater. Okay. And there's also trying to think. There's also on 8 are all like a lot of the shops. Okay. So that's where the shops and everything are.
So you're looking at 7, 8, and 9 as your activities.
That is correct. Yep.
Okay.
9 also has the video arcade, Club O2, the casino, the bar. It's really weird. It's called the Drama Bar. Very strange, right? But anyway, and like I said, there's a promenade that goes from front to back. Cherry on Top is really small. Cherry on Top is across from the cafe. I mean, it's like 10 by 10. I mean, it's small, really tiny. The comedy club is really big. I was very surprised. They've also got some stores along there and everything. And like I said, the alchemy bar's at the back. That is everything on 9. 8
is Romeo and Juliet place the theater?
Yes. No, it's the Mikado Main Lounge. The Mikado Main Lounge is the theater. Okay. Yeah. Romeo and Juliet. I'll have to go back and look and see what that is. 8 has the piano bar.
Okay.
And the library. Okay. They do if you do chef's table, it's done and they close the library off and they do it in there for you. And then the midship dining room is the imagination dining room. And you got the galley, and then they got the back dining room. And there's also a conference room behind the back dining room. Don't know what they use it for, but yeah. And the back dining room is called the inspiration dining room. So, yeah.
Do you know of any hidden places like that conference room you just said on the Liberty and the Glory? They were both open. We could go in there anytime we wanted to. I think Liberty, we actually went in there to wait on dinner one night. And then on the Liberty, down by the comedy club, there's like a bar right beside the comedy club that there was never anyone in there. And we would go in there just to chill out because it was nice and cool and find ducks.
Huh. The only bars that I didn't even really go onto the Lido deck. I don't know why I didn't, but we stayed around the casino bar. We stayed at the Alchemy bar in the back, the bar in the atrium. Yeah. Now you were asking about what you were looking for, Romeo and Juliet Lounge. That is where the dance club is. That's where the nightclub is. Behind
that's what Kurt asked.
Yeah, that's behind the cafe. So that's behind, the coffee place.
I don't
and
think
before you
Kurt's
get to the Limelight Lounge.
dancing.
Kurt, it's his arm that's hurt, not his leg.
I don't think
there is bar. Tell Kurt, there is a bar. So Lido deck. You want me to jump to Lido deck real quick for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Lido deck, you're going to enter, if you're going to enter through the atrium, okay, of course, that's on 10. And it's the same setup as most other Lidos as far as blue iguanas on one side, red frogs they're always on the same side. The pool is very tiny. It is a fantasy class ship, has one pool that's small and it's split down the middle with like a wood seat thing. It's really weird. It's kind of like a split. And anyway, and there is a hot tub on both sides. So there's one in the front of the pool and one in the back of the pool. There are umbrellas. There's showers and stuff. So, and then, they have a big stage, which is kind of like behind the pool, smack dab in the center of the Lido deck. But if you keep going further down, you get to the Blue Iguana Cantina and Guy's Burger, same place, but in the middle of that, you'll find that Blue Iguana has wings after a certain hour. Okay. It's really in the middle, it's wings and seafood. So you've got like a seafood shack, sort of, where they do everything, all seafood, and then they've got wings. So that's in the middle of Guy's Burger Joint and Blue Iguana, which was kind of, I thought was cool,
Yeah.
And then of course, go ahead.
They don't have specialty dining on there.
No, none, at all. So the only pay for whatever is the wings and the sushi and the seafood place. When you walk into the back, when you walk into where the buffet is, you got the buffet. First thing you see is like the plate, the buffet stations, the dessert station, salad bar. Then you got behind the salad bar, which is really weird, is the deli. Okay. So that's on the back side of the salad bar. And then on the very back of the ship, you've got a bar to one side. So to the port side is the pizzeria. The other side is the bar as you're facing back on the ship. So and that bar opens early, which is surprising, but that bar is one of the earliest bar that opens. It's the bar that's open at first. And there's coffee available. I believe at that bar, you can get specialty coffee, and you get coffee in the lobby bar, in the atrium bar. Yep, at 8:00 in the morning. I can't remember if there was a coffee latte machine or whatever at the casino bar. I don't remember. But yeah. And then you have the ability to walk out the back and sit aft on tables to eat. And then there's a staircase that goes down either side, takes you to the Serenity deck. So that's kind of neat. You can take a breakfast downstairs and sit.
Yeah, outside.
Yep.
So how was the food overall?
Pardon me? Oh.
How was the food overall?
The food? Dining room food was actually pretty darn good. I was surprised. Very surprised. It was only 4 days. You know, I think one night we ate at the buffet. That might have been the first night. But and the buffet was okay. Breakfast was okay. It was just normal breakfast, you know. They had C day brunch the last C day. We didn't have a C day the first part of it. So they had brunch. It was okay. They have, you know, the typical, they have Blue Iguana open with breakfast burritos and everything. But the food was pretty good. I can't really, like I said, I can't really comment much on breakfast because sometimes I just don't even eat it because I can't. But you know,
Yeah.
but the lunch and the dinner, I mean, I thought was good, really good.
That's what.
And I'm what
Go ahead.
I said, and I'm picky. You know that. I mean, I have to pre-order everything. So
I was going to ask how the eggs were, but
yeah, well,
That's wrong.
I
Funny,
didn't
but
get
wrong.
sick. I didn't get sick. So there you go.
Well, there's that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
In closing, is there anything else you think we need to know about the port of Jacksonville or the Elation?
So the Elation is a small ship, just so you know,
Yep.
but it never seemed crowded at all the whole time, except when they had something in the atrium going on, like, you know, their dance parties or whatever. It was crowded then, but the way the ship is laid out is very different. It will take getting used to. Just remember, bring your deck map. I'm just saying, put it on your phone or something, because it took me a minute to remember what a fantasy class ship, how it was set up, you know. But other than that, no, exiting the ship, breeze. I mean, really simple. They had it very well organized. We had to go to 8 to the piano bar. Just saying, we did express off. We checked our luggage, but we did not check our luggage. We just carted our luggage off with us. Yeah, no souffle, not into the souffle, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we did not check our luggage at all. If anybody wants number 1 luggage tags, I'll give them to you. Just saying. That way you can get off first. But or if you want to come with me, you can sit with me in the piano bar, and I'll let you express off with me. Yep.
See,
So,
I'm in no rush to leave.
why would you
not
want to
not on
leave
this
such a
one.
good destination?
Yeah. We didn't do any faster to the fun or anything special on this cruise.
You say those for the bigger cruises.
Yeah, we're doing that in April. But all right, y'all got any other questions?
I think that's it.
I wish I
Well-
had pictures to share, but once again, I failed in that. I failed with that.
You do have a YouTube channel, don't you?
Yeah, you would think I do, right? You know, I do, but I get so caught up and I just don't. I just forget. I was like, oh gosh, why didn't I take a picture of that? Why didn't I film that? What? I did get some really good footage, but I need somebody to edit for me. If anybody wants to do the job for me, I'll gladly reimburse you a little bit if you want to edit my videos for me.
Ooh, hey.
You don't have time to do your own.
So
Yeah,
the sunset behind you, was that from the cruise?
It was. I have some really great pictures on my Facebook page, and I might do a little collage thing, but of a rainbow. It was actually a double rainbow, and it was so beautiful. That was on the way back. Unfortunately, I wasn't like on an open deck, so the windows were kind of dirty as I was taking that video, but it was beautiful. It was really nice. We were actually sailing into that storm that last night, which was
Oh,
bad, a bad storm. Yeah. I
huh,
mean, yeah, it's kind of scary.
that's fine. No. So I did most of the filming early in the morning or like super late at night. I think that's where y'all would always see me walking around. It's nobody's there. I don't have to worry about somebody getting mad if they get on film or something. So,
Well, let me know.
all right,
I'll
then.
walk around with you. I'll bring my camera. We'll walk around
There
early.
you go.
Maybe stop in the casino.
If you're fine without. Oh,
Faster fun.
yeah, and since it's not a
Thing of the class.
the boat.
Shit.
No, when you leave the ship, you get on a boat. I call them
Oh, tendering.
tendering. Yeah, tendering. Since we don't have a tender port, it didn't for 129, whatever it was. I'm like, no, it'll be fine. It's not that big of a ship. There'll be 2,200 of our closest friends or worst enemies. So,
Do you think it's going to be booked?
Max capacity, Halloween. If not, I'd say probably about 20 off.
I don't.
Will it not tell you how many?
Never-
I mean,
I don't know.
Lori and I booked late, and there was still plenty of cabins available. I don't even know what ports we're going to. You didn't even look. I just booked it. Where
Well,
we
that's
going?
actually going to be that'll be next week. So
Okay.
if you want to come back on with us, absolutely. The casino will be full this cruise.
Yeah, I
Is
heard
it a
it's
casino
premiere.
cruise?
Yeah, it's a premiere. I heard.
I don't know what a premiere is.
Oh, well, crap. So Premier is a offering from Carnival, basically a free cruise. They want you to come gamble.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, I mean,
not bad.
yeah,
I just have to find another shit to do besides go to the casino.
it
Go to
is
the-
full. She says it is full.
Go to the kiddie arcade.
Yeah, no. All right. So I'll get with you about next week then. I know we're going to Freeport and we're going to Nassau as of now.
Okay.
Last
I've been to
I
Freeport.
heard Bruce talk about it, he mentioned, and I know he doesn't make decisions, he was hoping that they would possibly throw it in Celebration Key. Was that the air coming on? But as of right now, it's Freeport. So, I mean, it may be a ship day for us because we don't know. We're going to explore Nassau, but we're going to get into that next week.
Cool.
Thank you for joining us,
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
You're
Before we
welcome.
get
Thanks
off
for having
here,
me.
I do want to mention that Darlene and I, and Darlene and Daniel, I'm sorry, Darlene and I, or Daniel and I, that's weird, us are going to get to go to a food festival that starts this week.
2 of us will go Friday night.
Yep.
2 of us will go Saturday, and then 2 will go Sunday. Is what you're trying to get at.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3 can't go at the same time.
So
Maybe.
the first night, this Friday, it's a heritage dinner, and basically the whole premise is they're showcasing the culinary talents in Birmingham, Alabama, and so they're taking the heritage dinner. It's coastal traditions, and it's taking the seafood from the Gulf, and they're highlighting it in a dinner, and so that's going to be we get to go to that. That'll be fun. Then the very next day, Saturday, they're having what they call a rooted women in food, and they have a local farmers market at an old Dr. Pepper bottler building, which is really cool. It's huge. It's nice, but they're having celebrity chefs come in, and we get to go to that as well. And then next Saturday is the big one. It is a barbecue festival, basically.
Wow.
Over 100 chefs coming to this to cook on 30 plus open pit fires. And we're excited about bringing that to you. Southern Living is putting it on. It's called Southbound Food Festival. Y'all check it out. And like I said, we'll be going, and when we do that, we're gonna bring everybody with us, and y'all won't get to eat it or smell it, but
That's
you get to
for
see
us.
it. Yeah.
See it.
That's for us.
All right, guys. I'm running through the chat real quick. I don't know how y'all get that. That's crazy.
Y'all went. So you went 10 minutes overtime.
Yeah, I knew Rick wasn't on tonight.
Ah.
So, yeah. All right, Miss Lisa. We
See
will
ya.
talk to you later. Have
Thank
a
you.
great week. And let's see if I can get this to work real quick. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.